One of the big advantages of using Ember CLI is the ability to use ES2015 features. One feature that's very useful is template strings. Let's see some of the ways that template strings can help us. So in ES5, if we wanted to have text, a string, interpolated with variables, we would have to do things like this. These are very ugly and difficult to read. In ES2015, with string interpolation, we can do this. So we open and close a string with backticks, whereas before we would do it with quotes or double quotes. And then we interpolate the variables using $, and then wrapping them in little curly braces. So, using this tiny bit of new syntax, we can see that we made both of these both shorter and easier to read. So this is the main use case for template strings, but there are a few more. One is multiline strings. In ES5, you would have to have a plus at the end of the line, and then start a new string that will be concatenated on there. In ES2015, you just have a backtick at the beginning and the end of your string. There are also a lot of just really nice small things that make life easier. Here's one example. In ES5, if you wanted to use both the double quotes and the single quotes, you'd have to choose one of them to wrap, and then make sure you do a slash before you use it within the quote. In ES2015, since you don't really use backticks much, you're free to use both single quotes and double quotes within your string. So let's review. Template strings. They're good for string interpolation, multi-line strings, and just making life better. You can find out more at this page right here. In this week's Pro episode, we'll be talking about the Ember object and how that system works. I'll see you then.